Hello everyone and welcome to the second part of Club Day. In this part we're going to cover the big 2v2 battle. On one side we got Timo, who's known of playing Ogres together with TheBeginS, who you know plays the Kingdom or Bretonnia. On the other side we got a newcomer, Twan, who's playing Lizards together with Snoddie of High Elves. Unfortunately, because of work, I wasn't able to see the beginning of the game and also didn't capture that. Fortunately, I didn't miss too much. They only got to the end of turn 1 when I arrived. So let's get right into it.
Yes, turn 1, Knights and Ogres. On the left flank over here we had the Man-Eaters charge into the Skinks, receive 1 wound, absolutely annihilated them, continued. A lot of movement from the left side of the field. Nominal shooting did nothing. They have 5+ ward save over here. Getting ready to move in. Spellcastle's getting ready. This will take a while. Here's some knights moved in. I think they only did like 2 wounds, received 1 wound. Charges over here into that block failed. So they are waiting eagerly to get their chance to do some slaughtering. And lastly, on the right flank, the Mournfang charged into the Shadow Warriors who fled through the Cold War Knights. Then the Mournfang chased after them, ran into the Shadow Warriors, into the Cold War Knights. Completely annihilated the Cold War Knights, and after that they overran into the Shadow Warriors.
Alright.
Yes, so just a summary of turn 1 of the Elves and the Lizards. Basically, most of all, a lot of shooting, a little bit of moving upward. Basically all of the shooting went into the Grail Knights and killed like 4 or 5 models. Not a lot else except for some really troublesome vortexes, which I see now there are so many. 3 of them which eventually ended up preventing a couple of charges from Bretonnia. So that's basically a summary of turn 1 for the Elves and the Lizards.
Alright. Oh, yes. Snoddie is starting his turn with some shooting of the Sisters of Avelorn on the Knights. In total he scored 10 hits and he's wounding on 3s, with 6s being Armor Bane 2. Armor save. The normal wounds he is saving on 4s. 3 on 6s. Wow.
Je mag niet meer zeuren.
Panic test.
Reroll van
Oh god!
Yeah. This was actually
The
fun.
prince is going to shoot with the Reaver Bow on the Iron Guts.
Alright.
Ja, dat is
2+.
shit om.
The prince has strength 5 and +1 to wound, so that means he's wounding the Iron Guts on 2s as well. Whoa. Crazy. The prince deals 3 wounds in total with no AP.
No AP took 3 times 5+.
Ja, de juvenile.
Alles 5+.
So that's the armor. No regen.
Nice.
The save.
Nee, dat is geen dieren.
Alright. So, archers shooting 16 times on the man-at-arms. On 4s.
Ik heb eigenlijk meegevat met hem.
Ja, bijvoorbeeld dat je hebt, ik zou zeggen je begint wel
Wounding on 4s.
Ja, bulky, maar ze zijn niet hoog.
Ja, je
hoogte.
zegt
5 armor save.
Reaver. Big balls on the Knights.
On the Knights.
3 hits.
3 hits.
2 wounds, Martin.
2 wounds.
Ja, dan is het
Toch? Eentje toch?
2, ja.
Oh god.
Wel eentje.
Ja, dat is dan 1 dood.
Okay, 1 dead knight. Another Reaper shooting on the Lord.
4+. Ja.
Nope. Alright.
Valiant.
Kijk hem, een giant bow.
Giant bow shooting on the Ogres.
En dan pakt hij die knight op.
Oh, 780. I want to make it.
Giant bow shooting on the Knights.
Basically. En dit ook.
On 4s.
Yes.
Nice. Wounding on 2s.
Ja, kijk hier. Magic hoor.
Nice.
Kijk aan die magic gezet. Kijkjes.
5 plus was hij. 5 plus armor. Oh.
Ja.
Hey. Mind Razor.
De Nemesis. Beste.
Ik ben zo blij dat wij in één team zitten. Ik kan het echt niet leuker.
Alright.
Ja,
7
je zit
plus.
er alleen maar op hè.
Ja.
Dat is 11.
Dispel.
Oh my god.
Oef.
Hier.
Leadership test.
6 is goed.
Ja. So in total the knights take 2 wounds on their normal armor save of 3+. Save and save.
I'm going to do my spiritual vortex. It hits on 11 plus.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And that I made it?
Nice.
Yes.
Casting Pillar of Fire.
9 plus. Ja, dat is
Got
12.
it. Slaughtermaster Dispel. Placing the Pillar of Fire.
Dat mag niet, hè?
Nee. Cannot put on your own unit.
blokken.
That's possible. Just a summary, yes.
Alright, so we've changed the places of the spells. We've placed fire over here. We've placed a magical vortex over here as dangerous terrain and also with a radius of 8-inch impacting leadership. We've done a lot of shooting towards Martin. Martin is fucked over here.
Well, I got
Also, we've shooted in this unit of Martin, also fucked. And then we've had combat over here, combat resolution between the Saurus warriors and the paladins, yes, and the other unit as well.
Yeah.
And they fleed 12-inch. I followed with my Saurus warriors, and because of that, charged into the flank of the dudes.
Alright. Now we're going to turn 2 of the Ogres and Bretonnia.
Yeah, so Shadow Warriors here were destroyed by the Mournfangs. They overrun and reformed to this side.
The Knight of the Realm unit charges the High Elf archers. The High Elf archers decide to stand and shoot. In total, the Knights get 3 wounds and they only save 1.
Panic test
dat was
of
wel-
the Knight.
Ja, dat is heel snel. Sorry.
Oh.
The one lonely knight charges the archers. There he goes.
the charge. Rerolls the ones.
Swift. Man-eaters shooting at the Carnosaurus.
Shooting on the Carnosaurus on 4s.
Ooh.
6 is the wound.
Yeah. Oh. 6 plus armor. Ooh.
No, 5 plus.
5 plus ward.
Yes.
Got it.
Saved it.
The knights have charged the Stegodon and are going to strike.
So that means 5 attacks of the 4 Knights. They are hitting on 4s.
Wounding on 5s.
Okay, so wound.
1 wound.
Nee.
6 plus armor save.
This Stegodon does not make it safe.
So 4 horses hitting on 4s. I see 1 hit.
1 hit.
1 hit. Wounding on 6s.
No wounds.
No. Stegodon attacking, hitting on 4s.
Yes, 2 hits.
2 hits, wounding on 2s.
2
Ooh,
wounds.
2 wounds. 6 plus armor of the knights.
Dat is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Afterwards there are 5 more attacks of the Skinks, hitting on 4s.
On 4s.
The Knights make their save and then it was time for the Thunderstorm attack.
Yep, the 3 plus 2 automatic hits.
Dat is 3 hits.
3 automatic hits on strength 6, so on 2s, 2 wounds. 3 wounds on AP minus 2. 5 plus.
2 wounds.
7 attacks.
Alright. The Pax's attacks hitting the Source Warrior. The Knights. Hitting on 3s, so 4 hits.
Strength 6.
Strength 6, on toughness 4, so 2.
Hij had me ook eigenlijk niet gestuurd, maar het print en ik had het voor.
3 wounds, so 2 armor saves of 6 plus.
Yes.
Nice, me. Right, the Pax's themselves.
The Paxes hit on 4s and they score 2 hits in total.
Strength
4.
4, toughness 4, wounding on 4s.
1 wound.
1 wound, 4 plus. Suspension.
Yes.
And it's saved. The Saurus warriors are striking at the men-at-arms. 10 attacks. On 4. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds. Wow.
4 wounds.
6 plus armor save. 4 die. Grail Monk is fighting. So weapon skill 2, that's also on 4s. I see 1 hit. On 5s. Nope, no wounds. The other champion, also on 4s, also on 5s. 1 wound, 4 plus armor save. Save. So in turn 3, the Carnosaurus has charged the flank of the Iron Guts. The archers are shooting at the damsel, the lonely damsel in distress. On force. Strength 3, so wounding on force.
Dat zijn 4 wounds.
4 wounds. The archers shooting at the Mournfang cavalry.
14 of die dudes.
Bring it on! Release the arrows!
Haha!
Please roll some dice.
Zijn deze al pieren?
On force. Wounding on 5s. Ooh, that's quite some 6s.
Min 3 op je armor save.
Plusjes?
3 6 plus.
No?
No. 2 on AP1.
Force. Oh, damn.
In total, the Mournfang cavalry received 5 wounds, and since one already had 1 wound, it means that that one is standing with 1 wound remaining.
Bolt throws are shooting on the man-eaters. On 3s.
2?
On 2s, yeah.
Ja. Deze
6
zijn wel op
shots
4.
of the Reaper. On 4s.
4 hits in total and wounding on 4s. He scores 2 wounds and the ogres don't make the save.
Combat from here, challenges?
Challenge from me.
Van wie?
Mijn champion.
The champion of the Iron Gods is challenging. The Carnosaurus is fighting the champion. 4 attacks on 4s.
That's
2 hit. Carnosaurus strength 7, so on 2s. Crazy. 4 attacks of the Scarf Veteran. So on 3s. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
6 plus armor?
6 plus armor?
Nee,
No.
dan 5 plus regen.
5 plus regen? Yes.
Hitting you on force.
Hitting on force. Ooh, 2 hits.
Wounding on force.
On force.
1.
1 wound, AP minus 2. Need 6 plus armor save.
one
No.
save.
5 plus ward. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
The Carnosaurus only has 2 stomps and he's wounding on 2s.
AP minus 2, so 5 plus regen. And the 5 plus ward.
Nope.
That's 1 wound.
The one Iron God that is in base contact with the Stegodon is attacking the Stegodon 4 times.
6 toughness, 6, so also on force. 1 wound. 6 plus armor save on the Stegodon.
The Slaughtermaster who is not in base contact can only make 1 attack.
The Saurus warriors have been defeated by the Paladin and the Pegasus Knights.
That's some weird.
The giant has charged the Carnosaur, however, he can actually not fight the Carnosaur because the Carnosaur is in a challenge. We go to the challenge between the Carnosaur and the Iron God champion. The Carnosaur scores 2 hits and also deals 2 wounds.
5 plus ward save.
AP3.
5 plus
ward,
regen.
5 plus regen.
Gotta be
No,
shitting me.
he died. 4 attacks of the Scar Veteran. On 4s.
Rank 5.
So on 3s.
Yes.
2 wounds.
6 plus armor saves.
Nope. 5 plus ward.
5 ward.
No. Yeah. Strength 7 stomps. 2. On 6s. Armor save. No. 5 plus what? Okay. Solar Master going first. Okay. Let's forget about him.
Heavy weapons.
Yeah,
Force.
on force.
Dios mío, what is happening?
Wounding on force.
Force.
Damn.
1 wound.
1 wound. 6 plus armor save. The Stegodon is using his great horns to gorge the Iron Gods. On force.
That's 3.
Wounding on 3s because strength 5.
Je moet wel nu opletten, Scott, zodat je niet meer zegt dat Martin lucky is met de
So 5 plus ward.
Daar kan ik ook niks aan doen.
5 plus ward. Come on, regeneration.
Yep.
Right.
Dat Stegodon is fucking dik.
Yeah. So 3 hits of the skinks. Wounding on 5. D3 plus 2 stomp attacks.
Dat is een 3.
Oeh, 5 stomps.
5
Als
stomps.
hij verliest,
On
geeft hij gewoon
strength
altijd give ground altijd.
On 3s.
Dus dat is
3 wounds. 3 on AP minus 2. 5 plus 4. Regeneration. Turn 4 of the Lizardmen and the High Elves.
So Monsoon is going to go this direction, but I'm going to dispel it at the start of the turn to recast it.
Right, confounding convocation of the Mage on the Mournfang.
Dat is 9, dat is gehaald.
9.
Dat is een 10 plus.
Right, Curse of Years of the Slan on the Man-Eaters.
En die is gelukt.
Oh! Alright, the archers are shooting
Ik denk ook dat ik het
at the Mournfang.
Dit is 12, hè?
Alright, shooting on 2's.
3 6'en.
Wounding on 5's. Right.
1 5.
3 6's and 1 5. Armor saves of the Mournfang.
6's.
1 focus?
Nee.
Nope.
Dus 3 wounds.
3 wounds on the Mournfang. The archers are shooting on the bulls, 4 wounds in total.
Armor saves 5 plus.
5 plus armor.
Ja, dat is waar.
Nice.
Pretty great.
Panic test.
They stay.
They stay.
Because they are close to the -1 leadership 4 attacks, they actually don't make their panic test.
Fall back in good order. A new monsoon of the Slan.
Fated, Dispel attempt but only double 6's are enough. Snoddie is casting Pillar of Flame, and since the Bretonnians already used their Fated Dispel, it cannot be used anymore.
So the monsoon and the Pillar of Flame have been cast.
And now we're going to continue with the big combat.
So, the Carnosaurus attacking the Iron God.
2 hit force.
On 4's,
2 hit.
wounding on 2's,
2 wounds.
2 wounds. The Iron Gods are saving.
5 plus ward save. 5 plus regen.
No. Scar Veteran hitting on 3's.
Okay, 2 hit.
On 3's.
Yes.
2 wounds on AP minus 1.
Saves for the Iron God. 6 plus armor save. No. 5 plus ward save. 5 plus regen.
D3 plus 2 impact hits of the Staggered.
Dat is 5
impact hits on strength 5. So wounding on 3's.
That's
Wow.
5
Five.
wounds.
How are you feeling, Timo?
Feeling good.
Alright.
No armor saves, I think. So 5 plus ward.
Yeah. So,
So 5
impact
plus
hits.
regen. 5 plus armor. So
I got
one
one.
wound goes through.
Kings hitting on 4's. Wounding on 5's.
5 plus armor. 5 plus ward.
Geen AP.
Jesus.
5 plus regen.
Okay.
Nice.
So the Great Horns of the Staggeron hitting on 4's.
That's 1 hit. Armor piercing win 3.
No. Slaughtermaster striking back.
On 4s. Wounding on 6s.
Ooh, 2 6's.
I might have.
Save.
4 plus saves.
1 save. Dus so 1 wound.
Good.
3 attacks of the Iron God. On the Carnosaurus.
4.
4's.
1.
1. Wounding on 3's. 5 plus war save.
War save.
Ooh, nope.
1 wound.
Finally, the Staggeron is finishing this combat with T3 plus 2 stomp attacks.
On 3's, 4 wounds.
4 wounds, sorry.
On AP minus 2.
5 plus war.
Timo is rolling 2 dice at a time since there are only 2 models left in the unit, 1 Iron God and 1 Slaughtermaster.
5 plus regen.
No.
1 wound.
So 2 stomps on strength 7, wounding on 2's.
5 plus ward. 5 plus regen.
No. So the last Iron God dies. Turn 4 of Bretonnia and the Ogres. The Knights and Pegasus Knights are charging the Archers. A stand and shoot and return. On 3's. Wounding on 6's.
Dat is maar 2 6'en.
2 6's. 5 plus armor save. Whoa!
Finally, the prince is shooting at the paladin, hitting on 2's and wounding him on 4's because the prince has strength 5. He scores 1 wound and the paladin manages to save it. After the stand and shoot, we finally get the charge roll of the 1 paladin. Since the paladin is going through difficult terrain, he has to discard the highest roll.
1 more for Swift Stride. 7.
He does, however, take 1 wound of dangerous terrain. Finally, we get to the charge roll of the Pegasus Knights, also discarding the highest roll dice since they are also going through dangerous terrain. So the Baron and the Pegasus Knights have both charged the main archer unit, then the Man-Eaters are also charging the archer unit on the right. He rolled an 11, which means that the Man-Eaters made the charge and are in the flank.
Nobles are throwing bottles at the Reaver. So
5 for long range.
5 for long range.
I hit something.
Wounding on 6s. Never mind. The Baron has issued a challenge and the Mage has accepted. He's going to cast Spectral Doppelganger.
Oh nee.
Dat is
Fated. Never mind. 2d6 automatic hits.
9.
9.
Dat als je op die manier het ziet.
Alright, wounding on... I actually don't know. 3 wounds on AP minus 2.
Viertjes.
Fours.
Nee, 5'tjes.
Oh, 5s. So 1 wound goes through.
Was ik?
War save. 1 wound. The Baron has died, slain by the Mage.
Then the Handmaiden was going to attack, hitting on 3s, scoring 1 hit, and wounding on 4s, scoring 1 wound. The Pegasus Knights still have a 4+ armor save remaining, and the TheBeginS makes the save.
4 attacks of the Prince.
3.
On 3s, strength 6, toughness 4, so on 2s.
2.
4 wounds AP minus 2 on the Pegasus.
The Prince is using a greatsword, which means the Pegasus only have a 5+ armor save remaining. Since the Pegasus Knights have charged, they are on the same initiative order as the Sisters, which means that they are also able to strike back before they actually die. The Pegasus hit on 4s and wound on 3s.
4, toughness 3, so 3s. 1 wound.
The Sister does not make her armor save.
3 attacks of the Champion. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds, AP minus 2.
The one lonely Ogre is also in the same combat. He's hitting on 4s and he wounds on 3s, scoring 2 wounds in total. The Sister does not make their save.
Crazy battle indeed. Unfortunately, the Baron has died. And 1 Pegasus Knight. However, the battle was... The fight was won by
Jullie hebben 2 man wounds.
Bretonnia and the Ogres.
With the death of the Baron, we decided to put an end to this game. At this point, the game had taken more than 7 hours, so everybody was, as you can expect, really tired. We lost a lot of time on rule lowering and trying to figure out unusual situations. For example, the giant charging the Carnosaur while the Carnosaur is in a challenge. What's going on over there? I actually still don't know. We also made a mistake concerning the Archmage. We thought he had strike first, turns out he doesn't. So he would not have been first in that combat, would probably not have been able to cast Spectral Doppelganger. Things might have turned different. Anyway, we just tried to figure out what would have happened in the coming 2 turns. Probably a minor victory from one of both sides. That's at least what I believe. Anyway, it was a very interesting game. Very difficult, of course, 2v2. Not optimal if you're just starting out with Old World. We all still have to really get used to the game, I believe. It's quite different from 8th edition. Anyway, I hope you had fun. I hope you join me in the next fantasy battle in the world of legends. Until then, see ya!